So this is my 1982 HJ47 that I've been restoring for the past couple of years, and it is finally time to get some paint on this thing. As you can see, it's so dirty. It's been sitting in primer for about a year. And before I do the paint, there's a few things I have to do. First up is the seam sealer. So I took all of the seam sealer out from this because I could see that there was a bit of rust under there, and I chiseled it all away, and sure enough, there was a heap of rust under there. So lucky I chiseled it all off. Once I got rid of the seam sealer, I could grind all that rust away that was underneath that seam sealer in all these cracks, and then the primer went over the top and it covered all of that rust that I had gotten rid of. Now I can put the seam sealer back over the top, so I have a nice sealed cab and there's no rust underneath that seam sealer, and that is what you want. So all I'm doing is going over all of the areas with a bottle of 227 Sikaflex seam sealer that I got from Bunnings. I'm not using a full caulking tube because it's literally just this tiny little bit that I need up on this cowl panel. This is the final result. I went over the top with all the seam sealer, went back with my finger to squish it in, then went with a rag at the end, and it came up really nice. It didn't need any tape lines, it's just this one little area. I almost forgot to do this vertical panel here. I almost forgot that that actually had seam sealer in it. The main part that actually needed the most seam sealer was this blower motor panel. It had so much seam sealer on it from factory, so I made sure to just put double the amount that I thought was good, and I squeegeed that in the same, went back with a rag, cleaned it up so it would look nice under the paint. I also did it from the inside just to be double certain that there'd be no water coming through this thing, but that is all that I needed to seam seal for this video. Next, I'm going to be sanding all of this old dirty primer down so I can get my top coat on, and I'll see you then.